First time in a long time. Cody, take it
It's
away.
prime time. It's prime time on the Mez Show.
Alrighty, welcome to the Mayor Show. Today is February 20th, 2023. It's been a while. Yay! Um, so, let's see. We've got Cataluna this week in Group 3 cars, which I gotta be honest, I actually enjoy. I do,
Oh
I
my
do, I
god,
do.
this is going to be wild. Wait until I get my VR.
I know, right? Okay,
Today.
so now we have heard me talk about the Toyotas and how they're meta and so on and so forth. I actually have somebody in my life now that is a dedicated Toyota driver, and of course, me being the sappy individual I am, when I was with Girly Girl, I had a Group 4 car that had her name on it, well, had her nickname on it. Um, and then, as a result, me being me, went through and did the same thing, and
With a
her,
Toyota.
yeah, and her preferred manufacturer's car. So,
That
late,
explains why last week you were buying a Toyota Supra.
yes, I know, right? Oh,
But that's okay. Welcome to the Gong Show.
and welcome to the Gong Show.
Like, I bought a Supra long ago, and I was so impressed with it that I was thinking about actually going as a manufacturer with them. Speaking of which, we need as manufacturers. Here I am playing Diablo, and it's supposed to be all up in my stuff about this, but talking Gran Turismo. Like, right? I
Well,
don't
you
need to
see,
talk
and
about
I'm
a whole
sitting
bunch of
here
stuff.
thinking that, I mean, you're 48 hours out from getting your VR headset. Now,
Right.
the funny part about it is, one of the doctors that I work with at the hospital has already got hers
Oh,
because
good for her.
she was selected on the beta.
As a pre-tester.
Exactly. So, and I mean, she has been raving about it. I was like, oh my God. She was like, oh my God, you have to get one. And I was like, yeah, I would, but I don't have the PS5.
You know you do. You tell the doctor, you has to get me one and the system to run it because they make way more than you do.
Right. But, ladies and gentlemen,
Right.
the Toyota Supra 2018 racing concept known as Elena.
I know. It's an L.
Yeah. So, let's see what we got here. She's got a whole whopping 48 miles on her since I built her. Part of it has to do with the fact that this thing drives very, very different than most cars that I typically drive because we know me, I'm pretty much an American manufacturer runner. As a matter of
Sorry.
fact, last time we were on Cataluna, I was running everything in the Viper because that was my best car. So what are we going to do? We're going to come over here to the daily race.
You are so going to like that car once you get used to it. The thing's a monster.
And we're going to come
There
over
are
here.
also, bear in mind, there are also tracks that it's just absolute crap on.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you'd think it'd be good on Trial Mountain, but really it is not.
Really?
hmm
All
You'd
right.
think with those two big, long straight stretches, but the technical series portion of the track, it's kind of iffy on.
Oh, okay. I shall take your word for it.
So yeah. Anyway, when did the manufacturers start? I never did get an answer to my question.
I think Wednesday, which is
Yeah,
almost
that
which is
would
kind
make
of weird.
sense
But
that
here's
they
the
would.
thing: if you go into sport mode, it doesn't show any championships coming up. So they're going to do that update and drop manufacturers and nations at the same time.
Probably, yeah, like they did with what other update it was. One of the ones that changed all the physics and stuff. That made a lot of people go, eh. It'll be a big update. And then, of course, my sim chair is like, come on, you know you want it. And I'm like, nope, I don't have the.
Yeah, you might want to reorientate yourself before you get the VR. That way you're just adjusting to the VR and not readjusting to GT7 and the VR at the same time.
Sucker for punishment? I mean, you were talking to the guy that fixed his pedal setup with a spring from a rock band drum kick pedal. So, that being said, I should be okay. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I could probably do as bad as I normally do, so it's all good.
Well, considering you did go through and say that you were going to live stream your first race, I would highly encourage you to wait 3 minutes, do like a 3 minute intro to the VR thing, pretty much eat some time before you decide that you want to start racing, because there'll be cuss words aplenty.
We will see. I'm usually pretty good at biting my tongue for at least the first 3 minutes. Cheap ass
Oh, too
motherfucker.
wide.
So in short, everybody, this is Pendle running. With Foden.
And anybody on my stream who's wondering why I didn't complete that lap, because I plan on sandbagging this first race because I still remember all my braking points fairly well.
That was atrocious.
So I'm just going to sandbag the first couple of races in a Toyota Supra named
Ellie.
Elena.
Ellie.
Elena.
Ellie.
Elena.
It doesn't matter how many times you say Elena, it's permanently Ellie. You know, it's like you got that one thing in the world. No matter what it's called, it's that. Nothing else. So you have ever got an Ellie. Now let's pick up this yellow Cornet just because it's crap. It's gone pretty stale in a hurry. Ironically enough, though, I just decided that I was going to stream. Ta-da! Mez pops on. I was just getting so bored. Probably keep that for a long, I guess. I'll drop that to
tomorrow. That is about a minute 45 and change. You see, I'm just barely still a B-rated driver, so I mean, yeah. Oh, let's see. I am 7 seconds off the pace of the first place guy, but we know me. I don't worry about the first place guy. I try to stay within the top 500, and I'm about 6 seconds off the top 500. Although there is a Ford GT Le Mans spec, a 506 and 139.8. which is kind of weird because I could never get the 4GT Le Mans to work on this track for me. I mean, I always did better with the BMW Z4, the Ford Mustang, and the Dodge Viper. Of course, the Viper being the best car I've got. Oh no, I'm a C-rated driver. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, so 159, I'm going to beat that. Okay, so I should be able to get, oh, Mopar's here.
I'd be thinking why you're a C-rated driver has probably got to do with the fact that you have not been driving.
Yeah, I
And
think,
I'm hoping that my huge absence fixes my bug.
see, I got a Viper in here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's my first Schaefer's
Got a lot of,
in
got a
forever.
couple of Mercs in here, I gotta be honest. I forgot that was my intro. I will drink your last beer, but I will not wreck you. Which is almost kind of funny considering I'm sitting here actually enjoying a pink wine. Ah,
Not judging.
don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I mean, I drink non-alcoholic pink wine. And no, it's not Kool-Aid, but it might as well be.
Well, I mean, from time to time, I do enjoy an alcoholic beverage.
I would like to say I do.
But on the flip side of that, I've only got 48 miles and I'm actually running a worldwide Group 3 race. How silly am I? Okay, anyway, but
Welcome to my world. Anyway.
I don't. It's one of those I'm getting tired of beer and I can't afford whiskey yet. Does that make sense?
Yes. Absolutely. That's why I'm drinking alcohol-free gin. Which is really difficult to even wrap my mind around, considering gin is just water and rubbing alcohol with juniper berries in it, right?
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
What do you mean you've never made gin? That's all gin is boiled rubbing alcohol.
What?
Diluted,
Seriously, I got a
diluted
5 second
water.
penalty?
Yes.
Lots of Porsches. I don't remember this being a Porsche dominated race before.
Cataluna?
Yeah.
I believe the last time I was on Cataluna was pretty Porsche heavy. But I was driving a Nissan, so
Oh, Toyota's gonna get a hold of Polyphony and say, get that car out of his garage.
that bad is it? Really? What the hell is this? Garbage? Deaths, I think.
And don't get me wrong, I started in 15th, currently in 12th, was in 8th at one point, but unfortunately got dinged with a 5 second penalty. So,
I'm not even gonna ask where you picked up a 5.
I picked up a 5-second penalty because I got accused of colliding with another car. Oh, oh, no, no, and I spun out. And
Ow!
huh?
I said, ow. Walked into a face full of sword. So yeah, I figured I need $834.65 for the PSVR 2. And I have $900 saved. Now, the real thing that's going to make all my viewers noodles is how does a guy that's bankrupt manage to save $900?
Oh, no, you're not bankrupt anymore. I got discharged, remember?
Right, but still. I was bankrupt during the time of my saving. And so just let everybody know how I managed to save up $900 in what, less than a month. It was actually rather simple. I mean, I lost 20 pounds, but it was rather simple.
Need to lose those 20 pounds anyway.
Right?
Because despite what the women may say, they don't want a guy with a dad bod.
Well, I still got that going anyways. You know what? I had one of those when I was little, and it never changed.
Oh, I'm pretty sure active duty kind of changed it a little bit.
Not in the least. I have had this stubborn toad belly since I was a kid. I've always had a six-pack. It's just underneath a small layer of fat that just never goes away. My drill sergeant always said, I don't understand, boy. You're the only person I know still has flab. Which was actually kind of funny because that was after 16 weeks of paratrooping.
Mm-hmm.
Which come right off the back of my 8 weeks of survival training. Nothing, man. So, yeah. I figure maybe if I just stop eating, it'll go away.
Starvation is not a diet.
No, but you ought to try it. It works wonders.
I have more times than I care to count.
Me too, as I said. How did I save up $900? And I mean, I can count dollar bills all the way to the bank. Let's see, I cut out Tim Hortons coffee. I cut out anything that's non-essential. Oh, why couldn't that decapitator have been unique?
So nowhere near the top 10.
And besides, I honestly think my viewers would enjoy seeing me just straight out the box VR grinding.
Learning how to do everything all over again.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so my top five for the race was a Lancer, a 911, 911, 911 GTR. 2018 GTR.
I'm not surprised to see a Lancer there.
I raised one whole position.
I've been reading some good things about the Lancer as of late.
Mm-hmm.
So just because I stopped playing the game doesn't mean I don't read stuff.
Right. And I mean, I've tried to keep you up to date as much as possible. Hmm. Doesn't Toyota have two Group 3 cars?
No,
They have only got the one?
they only have the Supra, and that's the exact same car for their Group 4.
Hmm. Ooh, that took a big hit.
Now you're a D-rated driver with me?
No, I'm still a C-rated driver, but I went from, yeah, it dropped a wee bit. That's okay. I'm still learning a car.
Well, I was going to say, that's okay. It's only Mez. You'll be back to B in a day. If you actually have time to play the game. And now,
Between,
with that being said, at least you're getting caught up on stuff, and I'm proud of you.
I appreciate that, I really do. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, and it's like I said, Girly Girl and I still have a good talking relationship. Um, we still talk a couple of times a week. As a matter of fact, she was telling me about the Jeep I helped her get. She had some mechanical repairs on that she kind of probably put off a little too long, but she's got them fixed. So that was good. And she said the Jeep's working fine.
Not
Uh,
your Jeep.
Not my Jeep. No, my Jeep. Did I send you the photo of my Jeep on how I got my bed home?
No, but I imagine it looked kind of funny.
Oh, let me do that now. Oh my God, let me do that now because I can do that while I'm streaming. Let's see here. Boom. Oh,
There
we
we
have
go.
to go way. Nope.
Let's,
There it is.
I know.
Ah,
All my viewers are saying to me, how come you're saving all this junk?
because he's a pack rat, ladies and gentlemen.
Not so much as a pack rat, but I have friends, and this junk actually helps. So, until we get the gears we need,
Okay, so both of our viewers, the way that I got my queen size mattress home was I dropped the top on my two-door Jeep Wrangler. They put the box spring on, straddling the roll bars, put the mattress on top of that with the frame on top of that, and I ratchet strapped it down.
do you
So,
know the only thing that's funnier than that is I did the exact same thing with a king size bed and a Dodge Charger. With the windows all wound down.
oh dear Lord, the silliness we do to ourselves.
I know, but it had to be done.
So how is Adawan doing?
He is doing good. We played Diablo from all to probably the better part of all day. Well,
Oh,
not
good
all
deal.
day, but better part of all day. Which
Yeah.
his all day is like from 7 o'clock till 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock my time.
Right. should have picked up bread today, but I didn't. It's okay, I don't have any orange juice either, so yeah.
I guess I should probably show my viewers my gear, but most of the people that would watch me would know what I'm using anyway. Just take one look and you know. Okay, he's got
Fair
an
enough.
Alibaba, Enigma, Shaco, and a hose.
So yeah, at some point tonight, because I slept until 3 o'clock this afternoon, so at some point tonight I need to hang curtain rods and curtains.
At some point in time today, I gotta remember to swap my Geeds, my 30 plus Geeds, onto this character.
Mm-hmm.
hmm And put the 28 on the character that has the 30, because not that I need any more MF, but I guess you can never have too much.
No, no, you cannot.
So, my daughter has an appointment on the 23rd
Mm-hmm.
for her asthma clinic. So we'll go there and discuss her new strategy with the new puffers and whatnot.
Cool.
Now she's got a purple puffer.
Ah, purple's so pretty.
Well, she started off with a brown one and a blue one, and one is Atrovent and the other's just Ventolin. And now she's on, I don't know, I want to say Sufluxafluffin,
Looks so
because
fluffy.
that's what it reads like. Yeah. But with, she's supposed to have this chewable that she's supposed to take at night that's supposed to alleviate cold symptoms all the time and increase her immune system and all kinds of fun stuff while combating her asthma. But unfortunately, when she takes it, she complains her belly hurts, so no more of that stuff. So instead, vitamin C. And then while my daughter is in getting her doing her asthma clinic, my dad has to go in for a CT scan or an EKG, one of the two, and a bunch of blood work and things like that. He's getting checked for brain tumors.
Happy days.
As he's 77 this year. That's kind of a scary family number.
Is that the expected life expectancy?
Oh, well, my granddad died at 77. My oldest uncle died at 77, so. His granddad died at 77, and then his oldest son died at 77. Of course, then the fourth or fifth oldest died at like 61, so that's really hard to say.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, I was actually pleasantly surprised. My grandmother went through and called, and her and I talked for a little bit. She got my phone number from my aunt, and she goes, "Well, I figured I would reach out since this is my last year." And I was like, "Why do you say that, Grandma?" She goes, "Well, because I'm 100." I was like, "Yes, I get that, but I distinctly remember you calling me a couple of years ago swearing because because the Dodge salesman wasn't going to sell you a truck because of your age and you're still here. So yes, my grandmother's 100 years old and she still drives a 3/4 ton Dodge Ram 2500 4x4 extended cab everywhere she needs to go.
God bless her soul.
Exactly.
I would like to sit down and talk to your grandmother for like ever. Because
But
I just have that. I like talking to people that are like 90 plus
mhm.
because they know everything.
So, and of course, I had the usual conversation of, so when are you moving back to Texas? I'm not, Grandma. We've had this conversation.
So when you move back to Texas,
I'm not.
I want to move to Texas.
You have fun with that.
Well, from what I hear, Canadians have it made in Texas.
They do.
They're really liked.
Yeah, very much so. Texas is actually a very friendly place. Okay, so here's the thing about Texans, and I mean, I can actually kind of equate to this. Texans will open up to you, will give you their next to their last dollar, give you the shirt off their back, will give you the next to the last chicken breast in the freezer, um, until you do them dirty. And then in which case it's game over. And since most Canadians that I know are actually naturally polite, friendly individuals, yes, they do quite well in the state of Texas. I'm
Well,
starting dead last.
I had a Texas friend years and years and years ago, and he said, "You know, you remind me of my people. You don't ever lock your doors." And I looked at him and I said, "So, what's not locking my doors got to do with it? I mean, locks are made for honest people. If somebody wants in, they're just going to break.
Mm-hmm.
So why bother?" Well, you know, in some places, yeah, your insurance don't cover you. I don't have insurance. I don't believe in paying big corporations. Unfortunately, I still have to. It's still mandatory to have auto insurance, which is absolutely ridiculous. Yes, crush the Giants might be nicer with some CB gems in it if there is such thing. One of these days, I'm gonna get something like Shaw. What do you mean not here? If not here, then where? Oh, we're just pocket that Grand turn. I've been waiting for Pendleton to be terrorized for like, God, at least 2 days. I don't know.
Oh, you jackass.
I didn't do it,
No, not you.
but I'm sure if I did, I'd know. Hard to believe this poor little Foden started out as a hammer. Actually, I think he started out as a zealot. Shit. Yeah, I don't expect any miracles when I come back to streaming on VR, but I sure as hell am anticipating to have a riot. And yes, I keep talking about it, but that's because of kind of like a kid in a candy store here. Waiting for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to get Ethereal Reaper's Toll. Gladiator's Bane would be good too. Griffins would be nice. Not that I need it. What in the hell did I have for supper?
Fart smell that bad?
No, I just don't remember what I had for supper. It's the consequences of starving myself for a month. Well, I got actually fortunate because
The booger.
I
Still
technically
outside the top 10.
there was like 2 weeks I technically wasn't starving myself. I was sick and didn't actually have an appetite to go with it. So
Right.
who knew I could use that to my advantage and save money?
Only my friend, ladies and gentlemen, only my friend.
Well, there's got to be a positive to everything. I mean, otherwise, there's no sense in looking at things in life.
Oh dear God, there's a Peugeot in the top three. He actually finished second.
Nice.
So this time I went BRZ, Peugeot 4C, 911, 911, V12 Vantage, 911, 911 Supra GT, Tom's GT, or Tom's Supra. I think I have that car.
You
I
do.
do have that car.
You do. I love that car.
I mean, that's a Yoda. Raised
It's a
two
very,
whole positions.
it's a very nice Yoda. It handles very much like the DRZ.
Hmm.
A little bit sketchier on the rear end, but.
Okay, so.
And I mean, 173 mile an hour is not nothing to sneeze at
Oh
either.
no, 173 miles an hour. Yeah.
Like the Tom's Supra is a nice little car.
I mean, especially considering I had little Elena up to 164 on the straight. Hmm.
Alright, where did my terror zone move to?
Okay, so wait a minute. Hang on here. Okay, let's do something silly. Because, well, it's me, so we'll do something silly.
Cold Plains and the Cave. Really?
Let me grab Leon's Mustang. And then I'm going to go through. Because it's Monday, I don't want to put a qualifying time in. I mean, this is, and the reason why I'm jumping in Leon's Mustang is because, again, typically my top three cars for Cataluna is the Dodge Viper, the Ford Mustang, and well, actually the Dodge Viper, the BMW Z4, and the Mustang. So I want to see, is it because I've been away so long, or is it I still need to get used to the Supra? Or the car that I affectionately started calling Little Elena.
I would think you're going to find out that it's going to
Okay.
be a count of all of the above.
Because right now, the fastest time in the world is 138. Race before last, I pulled a 143 during the race. So, and Little Elena. So let me see what I can do with Leon's Mustang.
Let's see, where is my... What's that? Grand Valley Speedway returns to Gran Turismo 7.
Oh, is that the new track we're getting tomorrow?
Apparently. This is posted 11 hours. No. That's not what I was doing. Never mind that stuff. I can Google that stuff.
Damn it, register a time.
You sure
143.
did.
Yes, I did. 143 for it.
143,479 on a Monday.
Which,
I'm watching.
oh,
Yeah, so I am doing my own stream thingy here and watching as a stream at the same time.
no, stay up there. Penalty. See, that is the one thing I miss about soft tires is the fact you can go through and just keep that without having to hit the brakes.
I hate this track. I'm so glad you're driving that, not me.
Seriously? 142.7 would have been extremely respectable.
Yeah. It's too bad that penalty ruined that entire
Yeah, I
lap.
know. Now keep in mind, this is with a bottle of wine in me.
You got the whole bottle already?
It's only a 750 milliliter bottle.
That's still 750 milliliters of wine. You've only been drinking it for like a few minutes.
No, it's been a couple of hours.
Well, okay. It still seems like it's only been a couple of minutes.
Right. The one nice part about it is my qualifying time put me up there. Downside to it is there is a significant difference, as you can tell, by a second and a half from the third place to the fourth place.
I don't know. Your screen got fuzzy. You have a frame drop.
Bojack, AIT. No. Oh, Danny. I know Danny. He's
So I
like,
guess I
well,
proved you wrong.
you proved me wrong.
Uh-huh. Well, you anticipated big things for me when I started playing GT7, and I never left C. I was only in C once. And you know what's really funny is not for lack of trying and not for lack of good finishes either.
Well, I mean, the one thing that this actually does kind of benefit me on is the fact of um, now I can go through and I've got something to aim for with little Elena. Because now I can kind of somewhat push that car a little bit.
The Yoda, no, you can push that a whole lot of it.
Leon never did tell me what stickers he wanted on this Mustang. I mean, I've still got the T-Rex on the hood. Come here, Rue.
Oh, one of these days I'll break down and do something completely Diablo 2 silly.
And what's Diablo 2 silly?
I'll build a healer. support car. Why? Simply because I haven't. And for Mez's viewers and my viewers, which are far and few between, I've been playing this game since Diablo 1, which was released in 1998. So, yeah. As a matter of fact, I can say I've almost played Diablo as long as I played Final Fantasy. Almost. I started playing Final Fantasy in 1987. Bang bang.
Well, I know it's not work because they know better.
Here's some. This has to be the absolute worst monster groupings I've seen in a long time. Also, each zone has 3 possible monster types that it can spawn in, the collection of monsters in each zone.
Mm-hmm.
This collection of monsters happens to be Unravelers, which are they resurrect fallen undead enemies. So they can be a rather bit of a nuisance. Then it's got scarabs, which are lightning immune bugs that when you hit them they electrocute you. Not pleasant.
Alrighty, so I've got a top 5 finish.
Grazie.
Grazie.
But
Happy
the
days.
worst of the monster types in this whole place, and they're always there, usually like every second run, are the Burning Souls. Unfortunately, those electrifying little bastards are capable of being resurrected by the Unravelers. So you go through and you eliminate a pack of them, and then a group of Unravelers can bring them all back to life behind you. It's like,
Okay, so it's obvious that it wasn't because I've been away for so long. I can still drive. I got a clean race bonus. And raise 2 positions. Happy pandas. So it's a matter of
getting used to the car and not on wine.
Yeah, maybe, possibly.
I am 100% correct.
Yeah, because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I've driven Fords more than anything else in this sim. And because, let me back out of here real quick. Happy days. So I'm kind of proud of myself. Top 5 finish. Oh, I love this. I go through and I finish outside the top 10 and that bar plummets. I finish in the top 5 and it just keeps up a little bit. Okay, so.
Right. So their rating system is absolutely atrocious, by the way.
Right. Okay, so we go to the garage.
I don't know. People would be like, "Well, it'd be no good if it were too easy." But come on now, there is like reasonable factors that they don't even consider.
Distance driven. Okay, now keep in mind, people, for those of you who are like just looking at the numbers themselves, I bought quite a few used cars. Okay, so so my first bona fide race car that started with 0 miles is the Ford GT Le Mans Spec 2 race car. It's got 8,000 miles on it. Then the BMW's got 3,000 miles less. Now, that's got
Would you believe that I
5,600.
can't remember what my first official Group 3 race car I purchased was?
Mine was the BMW Z4. Okay, so then we come over here, Group 3 Ford Mustang, identical to the one that Leon is that I built for Leon. Um, has got 4,000 miles. Now, keep in mind, I've actually got more than 4,000 miles because, again, I've got the Ford Mustang Group 3 that I bought and colored just for manufacturers. And I've got Leon's. And then my Group 4 car that I've got the most miles on is the Group 4 Ford Mustang. So I've got more miles.
Per
Actually,
gallon.
I've got more miles on the Ford GT Group 3 Le Mans Spec race car than I've got on the BMW M4, the Dodge Viper Group 3 and Group 4, and BMW M6 Endurance model combined.
Right, but you did exactly what I told you to do. You were having issues with that car, and I told you to just get in it and drive it, and that's exactly what you did.
And that's exactly what I did. Okay, so we know I can still drive. I've just got to learn the Supra.
It's really easy. Drive it like you stole it because it'll go. And it's a little slow on the brake.
Yeah, it's a lot of slow on the brake, a little slow on the brake, my ass.
Well, it is only a little slow on the brake.
Shit.
Don't you shit me. It's true. It's only a little bit slow on the brake. I mean, it takes forever to slow down, but it's a little slow on the brake.
Because, yeah, there is the Ford GT Le Mans Spec race car that I built for manufacturers. I know, manufacturers, they give you the 2018 Ford GT race car. It's just, that thing's more schizophrenic to me than the BMW M6 is.
And the M6 is a really good car. I don't know what you're talking about.
M6 is a really good car for you.
The M6 and the Supra drive very much alike.
Swing and a miss.
No, not at all. At least they did as of the last time I drove them. Both.
Okay, so let's get back in Little Elena. Oh, and just in case anybody was wondering, hang on here. Let's come back here. Because you're probably noticing that the color schemes are extremely similar. Yes, my Group 4 car is also a Little Elena. It's just the Group 3 car sounds throatier than the Group 4 car. I mean, like, seriously, the Group 3 car actually sounds like a race car, the Group 4 car sounds like a racer.
Wow.
Let me double check something here because I
In
could
all honesty, that's supposed to be that way, though. Like, the Group 4 car is your street racer, and your Group 3 car is your race car.
yeah.
Like, it is supposed to sound like
I
that.
am, and I got to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm farting around with Toyotas for different reasons at the moment, but I am seriously hoping that they put the 2023 Ford Mustang Group 3 car that they're actually using for IMSA and IMSA and FIA in this game because that would be just amazing. The
no,
FT1.
not likely to happen until Polyphony gets their thumb out their asses and gets their...
Yes, Toyota does have a second Group 3 car. It's the FT1.
Yeah, I said nobody ever races the FT1.
I'm about to. Why? Because it's a Toyota. And yeah. Yes, I want to get in it. Let's make
As
it
a matter of
pretty.
fact, I think Adawan runs an FT1.
He likes it, doesn't he?
I'm thinking he does,
I'm
yes.
thinking he does too.
I'm
I
thinking
would
I
say let's
forgot all
ask
about
him,
that
but
car.
it's 7:30 at night his time, so he's in bed. So.
Right, but he's also up at 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yes,
his
he
time.
is. Yes.
Every day, for no reason.
Well, no, he does that to make sure that his wife has got everything that she needs before she goes out the door, and then he also straightens up the house. He is an amazing, amazing, amazing husband.
He's amazing and amazing and amazing. What?
Husband?
Oh, I thought I said health nut.
No, I'm the health nut.
I'm just a nut.
You're mildly eccentric.
Oh no, there's nothing mild about it.
Okay, let's paint this mamma jammer.
I am eccentrically narcissistic.
Um,
Except for in times of war, and then I'm a psychopath.
actually, you know what? We're gonna change the color scheme on this one ever so slightly. Instead
A
of
phase blade.
Oh,
I
we're
got a
still gonna
lightsaber.
add the purple accents because, well, we need the purple. No, the purple accents.
Mm.
And then, of course, the usual decals. Let's see here. Fantasy logos. Blackman Heritage. Oh, down. I think that's about as big as I'm going to be able to make that thing. Layer control, duplicate on the other side. Let's see, your lines are really, 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 really weird. So we are going to, of course, I have to throw my coffee sponsor on there.
A crown of thieves. Hmm. That's my first Crown of Thieves.
That'll work. Are you still watching my stream?
With the big Blackman Heritage on the side of your car?
And coffee, diagonal.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Okay. Yes, folks, there are certain manufacturer or certain sponsors that the Mez has to put on there. I have to shrink that one down. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, it's just this car has got such weird lines on it that I'm having to, yeah.
You are having sticker placement issues.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like this
Looking
car
sharp.
isn't like a normal car.
On that note,
Are you getting ready to call it a night?
no, I'm getting ready to shut off my live stream.
Oh, okay.
Toodles, everybody.
Nothing but love.
It's been 1 hour and 27 minutes, so. And then now that I'm not streaming, I can go and motherfucking Christ, I'm in a room.
Brother, I'm still streaming.
Yeah, I know you are, but that's okay. Okay.
Alright, so then we will go FIA over there and then call it good because I think those are the only stickers that I put on here. Yep. But yeah, I mean, if nothing else, I would encourage you to go through and just do money tracks. But yeah, refamiliarize yourself before.
Well, it's going to be a whole learning process anyway, because what I'm seeing is, okay, so I'm going to be first time on in sim with a VR, first time with Gran Turismo in
Oh, wait a minute, I thought
VR.
you did the one track on sport.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That's just bullshit. And I mean absolute bullshit. Excuse me. No, with that being said, I did play quite a bit of Dirt Rally in VR because, you know, it has full VR support,
Right.
which Daryl's Visage or the Crown of Thieves.
Okay, I'm not like you where they put the windshield wiper on this car.
You
I'm
see,
gonna, I'm still gonna work on it, and I'm still doing what
that
I'm.
is going to be the part that is going to get me the most.
Oh, the fact of you're gonna be cockpit view.
Yeah, because I don't drive the cockpit view in general because of the simple fact that it annoys me.
Mm.
Why does it annoy me is because it's not like how I would. The camera angles don't work for me. They don't. They don't move the way I move my head. They don't give me the same. And that's the VR is going to be outstanding for that aspect of it because of the simple fact that the PSVR's got just the PSVR 2 has got eye tracking
Mm.
and it only puts into focus what you're focused on, if that makes any sense.
Yes, it does.
So it works very much like your eyes in regards to, okay, your brain has, your peripheral vision is fuzzy at best,
Mm-hmm.
and your focused vision is usually, that's your sharp until your eyes turn to look at it. Then again, if we stop and look at that in a matter of perspective, if it's if your brain has everything in electronically other than what your little minuscule focus point is,
Mm-hmm.
how do we know everything you're seeing in your peripheral vision's actually there?
Valid point.
Do you perceive it's there, so therefore it is, or perception? What is this? Beef. Beef ramen. Okay. Instant ramen at that.
Oh, do you have any shredded sharp cheddar? Because that goes very well together.
No, but I do have 3 these cheddar.
Ah, okay.
It's not sharp cheddar though.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. You just watched me build another little Elena.
Yet again.
Yet again, so now I have all 3 group 3 and 4 cars for Toyota, which I swore up and down I would never do.
You're as bad as I am.
Yes, I am. Oh, wait a
I'm
minute. Hang on, I can't go in there yet. I have to buy tires.
right.
Let's buy
Don't forget
tires.
your tires.
Don't forget the tires. Because again, that is the one thing about GT7 is, I mean, it does go through and be like, oh, okay, you want to buy a race car? Buy a race car. Oh, by the way, you only got the stock tires, so if you want other tires, you have to go buy them. But as you can tell, I've still got 2.5 million credits. So, oh, are you near your PlayStation? Because I need a favor. Because every time I go into Legends, I lock up. I don't know
Oh,
why.
you're looking to see if the tea bucket's there?
Yes.
I'll go have a look.
Because that is the last car I need for my complete Ford collection.
I know. As I've been trying to Franken bucket it for a month.
Okay, so I got 10 minutes to
Okay,
see
so
if I can get this Yoda
up
just
to
to where I
snuff.
need it. Yeah, up to where I need it to be.
Alright, let's see. What have I got for ethereal edge and a bow and hue on the ground? Okay. Goodbye.
Okay, so in the Mustang, in the worldwide rankings.
Damn wankings.
We've been friends too long. You're rubbing off on me.
I'm not really sure why you're wanking that. I've heard of people called wankers and all kinds of funny things. Never seen the wankings. No, that was almost as much of a day maker as that one earlier. I fucking got just a random typical thing, and he had me laughing so hard I was crying.
Alright, so in the worldwide rankings of time,
Yeah, you need to ease off in your alcoholic consumption.
I am just barely in the top 15. Well, I mean, top 12,500. I'm currently ranked 12,203. So to get into. But I mean, this is one of those tracks where it is so close.
Well, your Daytona Cobra is back on sale.
Oh, the $20 million one?
And the Willys is back on sale. And the Nissan Pennzoil. Porsche Spider. In order to finish my extra books, I need one Bugatti. And as that's on my wish list, and I have no little red flags. Server maintenance notice February 21st. Following time. Server maintenance for Turismo February 20th, 2023, 2200 PST. Please note that during this time, only arcade race circuit and rally music will services and export will be available and information will be saved. Furthermore, the performance points requirements for some events may change with the update. Please be sure to five new cars at Gran Valley Speedway. Citroen DS Grand Valley Speedway.
Okay, so I got the FD1 faster than the Mustang.
That's no surprise. If you weren't having frame rate issues. That would be perfect.
I'm not quite sure how I'm having frame rate issues because, I mean, I'm literally the only thing on this network.
Yeah, that just doesn't mean it's not a PS4 thing. That doesn't mean it's not a upload speed thing. Which could be any number of a million reasons why you're having frame rate drops. Maybe I'll have 2 bags of ramen. 2 packages. Last time I did that, I had beef and vegetable at the same time. I'm only using the American name because, you know, most American people don't know what Mr. Noodles are.
I do. But then again, I've been to Canada.
Right?
And I've done operations with your SF, so yeah.
Yeah, it's a staple of Canadian thing.
Yeah.
Let's wait until you get the maple bacon stuff.
I got a kick out of it because, Elena and I actually do have quite a few things in common. I mean, like, seriously. It's almost scary. Like, to the point of I went through and told her that she's probably used some Russian military mind reading thing, and she just kind of looked at me. I was like, "What? You've spent enough time on Russian bases?" No. So she just
No.
started laughing. She's like, "Whatever." I was like, "What?"
You know it's true.
You know it's true. Everybody goes through and says Putin is like the creator of innovation for Russian military. You and I both know Gorbachev had some tricks up his sleeve as well.
Yeah. I don't know. Innovator of fucking self-destruction, maybe.
Well,
They're in way over their head. They're trying to save face. They shouldn't be attacking anybody in the first place.
I get why he did it. I really do.
I don't
Oh,
care
I'm in
why.
the top 3.
Don't care why he did it, in all honesty. See, this is the problem with countries. Countries should not be attacking other countries. People need to just flock off. You cannot have one person running an entire country because they do stupid shit like that.
Oh, no. He's not trying to run one country. He's trying to run one continent.
Right. That's my point. Like, you can't
Okay,
have
so
one person running one country because stupid shit like that happens. I mean, just look at Trudeau.
valid point.
I think Pierre Poilievre has the next fucking prime ministership. But only if he does away with Trudeau's fucking carbon tax.
Okay, there is no way in hell we're catching Super Chicken.
Well, I don't know. What is Super Chicken driving? A supercar, dumbass.
He's in a BRZ that he's pulled a 141.7 with.
141.7 and a BRZ. I like Super Chicken already.
I got BJ Lippy, the fastest Canadian, right behind me, and I mean, he is right behind me on qualifying time.
How'd you
And a
get ahead of
Ford
the fastest
Mustang.
Canadian?
I don't know. I jumped in that FT1.
Adam would say, I'm so proud of you.
I miss Adawan.
He's so good. He's here somewhere. Don't worry, once the atrocious VR streaming starts, he'll be back.
Shit.
I think he's just waiting on me.
Somewhere, somehow.
That's no bueno. Yeah, I see why that was no bueno. So it's nice to see that they didn't get any cleaner. I wish something could be done about all this fucking dirt. I mean, I've seen some people, not to name drop AM, that are just, they're so dirty they'd get disqualified from Wreckfest. And Wreckfest is a game about Crash Up Derby.
Oh, this thing doesn't like dirty grass at all.
No, it'll take you about probably 2 laps to get your tires fucking clean.
And I'm about to get punted into the realms.
Whoop. Suffering a penalty, are you?
Half second. Violated the track limits.
You should ask the limits if it does feel violated. This might be a disputable claim. Feedback working, damn it. Because, you know, real men make ramen in pots that are too small for it.
Yeah, be cheeky playing grab ass. Thank you. I got knocked off the track. Why have I got a penalty? And why didn't he ghost?
Yeah. Welcome back.
right?
These are some terrible issues that the game still has to address. The penalty system is lacking at best. The ghosting system is lackluster, period. The drivers in that game that learn how to cheat get away with it. And it's not like it's mild either. The ones that learn how to cheat, they do it blatantly. They get away with it. And then you turn around and do the exact same thing to them, and you end up with a 5-second penalty. Does it make me miss playing the game? No. It does. Playing the game with you, Edwan. Everybody make me miss playing the game? Sure does. Am I competitive enough to make it in the sport of sim racing? No, probably not. Let's be realistic here. So my little brother decided Friday of last week that show his appreciation for all the help I've given him over the past week or so. He provided me with beer and pizza.
Cool.
You're right. Couldn't ask for a better reward.
Started third, finished 13th.
Yeah, that looked like it was a bad race.
Yeah, and the fastest Canadian won. Gotta be honest, I'm kind of scratching my head on why I'm putting wine in the wine glass when I'm the only one here, and yeah. But the last time I raced on a fairly consistent basis, Mr. Knapp was kind of dirty. And this race, he was actually kind of clean.
On February 20th, Polyphony Digital and Sony AI announced the global release of Gran Turismo Sophie GT Sophie, Sony's innovative AI racing agent, and for a limited time, players will be able to sample this breakthrough technology in a new game mode called Race Together in Gran Turismo 7 on the PS5 console, developed in collaboration with Sony AI and Sony Interactive Entertainment. And Just 1 year. Race together allows players.
You got quiet. You still there?
Allows players of all levels and abilities the opportunity to go wheel to wheel against GT Sophie.
Okay. Let's see how we're doing that paper. Hang on a second. Okay. So, I'll be right back. And I'm back. In front and in between and all that good stuff.
And everything, yeah.
Yeah. Stuff and things.
So yeah, no tea bucket.
No tea bucket. Okay.
It's too bad. They put the maize in, the willies in again. They should have put the tea bucket in instead.
Agreed. Alright. Okay, let's jump in the Viper. 143.4. Okay, so in the FT1, my max speed on the straightaway was 162 miles an hour, which is about the same in the Viper.
Oh, I guess that's done. I can get me a glass of ginger ale. Because, you know, my stepson is technically my adopted son is so good at doing the dishes. I should have no problem reaching into the sink and pulling one out from underneath all the silverware that still needs to be dried and put away. That's cool. Would you believe I absolutely do not feel like it? Anyway, that's what big brothers do. They help out other brothers. You awful quiet there. You still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just concentrating.
Not used to the Viper. The Viper got you running.
Yes, I'm actually faster in the Viper.
Fine.
I can actually pull a 142 in the Viper.
Bear in mind, while under the influence.
While under the influence, that is correct because I've got a bottle in me and I've opened a second one. So, okay, so let me qualify this a little bit. I am not angry. I'm not depressed. I'm not upset. I'm not anything. I am literally enjoying
You
bottle of
are
wine
just
in my own.
relaxing.
Yeah, I mean, it's seriously, it's yeah.
It is all good. And like the people that are going to watch this video, and myself included, um, yeah, no, we already got the gist of you are just relaxing. I mean, you just worked 100+ hour week, so yeah, do what you need to do, man, brother. No explanation. No need it.
Okay, so fun fact about this race, if you're watching it, the top 8 places are separated by less than a second. So this is either going to be a really, really good race or a really, really shit race.
I'm rooting for you.
And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. I actually dropped a sportsman rating after that last race.
As a matter of fact, onto the big screen.
And I am starting fifth in the Viper, which I honestly think I could probably get down to a 141. Here we go. Let the shit show begin. I've got another Viper behind me.
You sure you should do?
Oh, no. Stay off. Now I'm back to where I started. And another Viper just gave me a love tap.
That was a nice one. He's working. That other Viper's working really well with you. I'm referring to the one that's behind you, giving you the bump draft.
Yeah, downside to it is he's actually not giving me a bump draft. He's actually trying to... Oh, get off there. Ended up in his draft.
And brake checked you. So I think the worst is what you're seeing, and what I'm seeing is quite a bit delayed.
crap, that was my own fault.
Overzealous?
Yeah, mildly.
It seemed it.
Yeah, 144.03. I should be able to beat that for fastest lap.
And now I see what the what's for. I remember at the start you said this is either going to go one way or the other.
Yep.
It went the other.
Yeah, and I think in all the times that I've actually had races like this, there's only been once where it was like extremely tight, everybody was clean.
Yeah, I honestly think the only time that's ever happened for me was when I qualified first in Willow Springs and I finished second.
Of course, I got a 1.5-second penalty for hitting the barrier.
While in reverse.
While in reverse.
I mean, there is skill, and then there is mez skill. That was a pure mez skill.
Yes, it was.
You messed that one up.
Like you would not believe. And carried that too wide. Oh, that was atrocious. Oh, well, that should probably wipe out the rest of my C-bar.
Well,
And quite possibly take me down to a B sportsman rating.
welcome to my world.
It's
no
all
idea what to tell you.
Oh, no, it's all good. It happens. I mean, it does.
I know.
I mean, it is good to see that Brother Darkness came back as far as he did. And actually only finished 2 seconds off of the leader.
The one race I watched from start to finish.
I'm going to do one more, but I'm going to jump in the GT40. I'm going to jump in the one that I bought and themed out for Manufacturer's Cup.
Your Ford official colors.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that ooh, that just ate the fuck out of the C-bar. Let's see, where are we here? There we are. Let's throw the mids on. $143.4. This will be a tall order. This will be a very tall order.
You can do it. When you're sober.
When I'm sober.
And
it's not that I'm drunk. It's just I'm feeling it. I am.
Yeah, you're buzzing.
I'm buzzing.
I can tell him.
Yeah, because you've been watching me race since I started streaming, so.
Just about. wasn't too far. You weren't too far into it. I think I waited until you were done jiggering with your cars, and then I started watching. Because I don't have the forewithal to sit there and watch somebody design their library. Just can't do it.
Now, on the straightaway, this is actually my fastest car.
Only because you throw it into the corners. That'll cost you.
Are you serious? That hurt the baby.
Sure did. Push
but,
that one a little too much, trying to get that time back.
but just the fact of that was a cold lap.
Yeah, and I was figuring it would cost you just on that second corner after that round. I think it's at corner 6. But I figured that was going to be. Yeah, you probably would have done better had you not slid down that one little spot.
Yeah.
I would think you probably hundredth of a second, 10th of a second into that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean that easily cost me. I mean that could have easily been a 143.1.
Yeah. Now that you're in your replay, I could show you what I'm talking about because I kept this up. So I was so long since I played the game that I was like, corner are you on now?
Which pretty much means when you log off, I'm going to watch Ford versus Ferrari. Seriously, that movie is the reason why I raced this car.
Yeah, no doubt. You race that
But
curb because you're like me. That's my favorite Ford. There.
yeah, I mean that easily could have been a 143 one.
Yeah, very, very, very easily. Maybe even a bit more because you probably could have hit like the 143 because it put you off your line.
Because I mean, the one thing about it is okay. So we know that Isla and I are still friends. Um, I am trying to get a time good enough to where he is going to have to work all week. Because like last week, I went through and I beat his time, but I mean, it was like 1 or 2 days later, he was right back on me. And unfortunately, because of my work schedule, I couldn't do anything about it. It's kind of like Mondays and some parts of Tuesday, I can go through, log on, and do the best I can. But it's the beginning of the week, so it gives them 5 days to try to go through and get everything back into order to where they can overtake me.
Yeah.
So I don't think this to get me top 10,000 in the world, but I mean, and right there, had I not slid there, I don't know, that could have been a 142.8, 142.9 lap.
Probably. Like I said, there's
That's why I'm saying, I mean, I get the fact that you don't want to do the sport mode yet, but you need to at least like get on Sardinia, throw a couple of mil into your bank, just doing, but grab a Group 3 car.
I am going to probably gonna end up doing, the same as I did when I got my sim pit. Right. So it'll be
Yeah, even the computer is sitting there going, yeah, you should have been a 142 because I'm just outside the top five. I'm seriously hoping that the top four guys play grab ass so much that I can get in the top five and be done with it. Do I recognize anybody? No, actually, and that's the one thing I haven't ran across anybody that I used to race. I raced a bin, but the bin that I raced before was the Canadian bin, not an American bin. Oh, let's have a clean race. Okay, he's dirty as fuck. Hi, good evening. Nice to meet you. Have a good race. Seriously? Too lazy to type out good luck to you? Please race cleanly. It's only illogical. Okay, he's behind me, so I don't have to worry about him taking me out either. I know that sounds so jaded that somebody goes through and says, "Oh yeah, let's have a clean race." Yeah, they're dirty.
no, but 95% of the time it's true.
Yeah. Yeah, because the one thing that I've noticed with my original um, Ford GT is it is getting a little bit sloppier. Like this one handles tighter than the other one. I know the other one's got 8,000 miles on it, but just the fact that Polyphony went through and had the foresight to go through and be like, okay, you know what? We're going to have mileage wear on the frame. Which, I mean, I've got the money to do it. I think afterwards I'm going to go through and go in and, yeah, I've got awesome off the line acceleration. Get out of my way, Tom Super. I'm actually not trying to help him. As long as I can get a second and a half before the next penalty line, I should be able to keep my position.
Are you gaming on a rocking chair?
I'm gaming on a used gaming chair that one of the nurses in my ER gave me.
It sounds very used.
Oh, I got the purple sector.
I got the out of gold sector.
Oops.
Did you beat your own score with the oops? You're on time.
I'm almost at a top 3 finish. But I'll take a top 5. Z4, WRX, 911, 4GT, and that's the other thing I've noticed since I've been back. The Z4 is a hell of a lot more competitive than what it used to be.
What? Your BMW?
Yeah, the Z4.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually only had one race where there was an M6 in it. Okay, so for those of my viewers who will find this later, at the end of this race, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about by rebuilding the frame. Because it's like I said, this 4GT that's got less than 1,000 miles on it handles differently than the 4GT that's got 8,000 miles on it. And obviously I've spent more time in that one than this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to rebuild that one, and you're going to see exactly how much it costs to rebuild it. And depending upon how my thumb does, I may or may not run a race tonight.
Yeah, I got. Let's see.
I'm going to go ahead and save that replay because I did better than what I started. So that was a happy day. Okay, so, alright, so Polyphony will go through, and you've heard me say this before, and you've heard Adawan and Kadal say this before, about this sim, and in this aspect, it's a simulator. It's not a video game, it's a simulator. So, but it goes through and it makes you do things that you would normally do to your real car. Now, with that being said, yes, a proper race team would literally rebuild the car in between races. This does not do that. So we're going to jump back in. So Ford GT, Le Mans spec race car, spec 2, just like the one we just got done racing, 8,332 miles. Now it says everything is excellent on it. But after a while, you will notice that things don't feel just right. So what you do is you come over here to GT Auto. You go over to car maintenance, and we're going to do everything to it. I mean, like, seriously, we're going to do everything. So we're going to go with restore rigidity. Okay, it's 30,000 credits to restore the rigidity of the car. Okay, so that is done. Then we're going to come over here to the engine, and we're going to completely overhaul it.
Which absolutely sucks if you're driving a modded Franken-car.
Exactly. So we've spent 130,000 credits to redo the body and redo the engine. And of course, we're just going to go ahead and change the oil. I know it just went through, but we're getting rid of the rest of the builder's grease, and of course, because well, it's us, we gotta wash it. Okay, so essentially, I have a brand new car with 8,000 miles on it.
Yeah, the last time I raced, I looked at my race car and went, ooh, my engine oil's wore out. I probably should change that.
Now, it is my sincerest hope, and again, for those of you who find this later, please, 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 please check out Kadal's channel. Okay. Now, Kadal is more of a complete gamer than I am. Okay. So he's got Diablo that he does. He's got some like How to Train Your Dragon game he plays that he does.
It's a dinosaur survival game.
Yeah, that shit. Okay. Whereas when you're on my channel, I'm just
You
racing
get
cars.
racing.
Yeah, that's just it. So, and it's just, but
Hey,
yeah,
my dinosaur streaming got me a friend from Argentina or somewhere way far
sweet.
away who plays dinosaurs games. But he can't play on the same server as me because I play on North American servers and he plays on not North American servers.
So
Right,
yeah, and
EU
it took me
servers.
forever to find a Shelby sticker to put on this car. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, this is Ford's adaptation to the car that Carroll Shelby and Ken Miles built. And now I found a sticker that I can put on the car to pay homage to the late great Carroll Shelby.
You ever see that sticker of the little boy pissing on the Ford symbol?
Yes, I see it all the time. Although, with that being said, let's get this damn thing a different color scheme for this week. Okay, so for color schemes, you got to go over car customization.
2 to druid skill levels. Must be skill or amulet run time.
And as you can tell, for this particular car, I have multiple color schemes.
Well, as you can tell, no you can't because nobody ever watches me change my car colors.
Idiot.
As I never stream that sort of thing.
Alright, so let's go.
And yeah, you are right. I do have a multiple of games that I play. Everything from A to Z.
Mm-hmm. And
And
these
I
are
always try
all.
to stream something. I mean, I have over 60 videos, so.
These are all the special colors that I went through and I bought.
I have lots of those. I must be getting tired. My voice dropped 2 octaves.
It did.
Happens when I get sleepy.
It is my sincerest hope that I am not keeping you awake.
Oh, no, I was just trying to figure out why my controller decided it was going to shift skills on me all on its own accord. No, you're not keeping me awake. I'll keep myself awake. I gotta go and finish this run and then go the hell to bed. That's kind of like I wasn't tired, and I'm now tired.
I'm keeping the purple for personal reasons. And yeah.
What reason do
Overrated.
you need to keep purple? Because it's purple. I mean, you don't have to specify that it's personal reasons. It's purple. I don't know anybody who doesn't like the color purple, and those who say they don't are just fucking lying.
Okay, so I have tomorrow off, and I'm probably going to stream something because
You
I
have
am
tomorrow
still
off.
trying to duplicate something that Cadal has done, but not in a Group 3 car.
You're getting
And,
close.
and that is, I want to lap the entire field on Sardinia in a Group 3 race car. I have been able to lap everybody except
But
the
the
guy in
Viper.
second place.
But the Viper.
But the Viper.
Which is probably either going to be, it'll end up being the Viper or the
Actually, I
Nissan.
like this. Yeah, let's do that.
The
That is a
Riders.
good looking car. Okay, so now you guys went through and heard me talk about Island earlier.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, good kid. He's got his priorities a little messed up. You don't shun somebody because they're slower than you.
Okay, so Island is a very solid B rated driver. Actually, let's look at Island's stats, shall we? He has done 1,000 races. Of those 1,000, he's gotten 84 clean races. 63 of those races, he has been the fastest lap. He's got 463 top 5 finishes, 64 victories, and he does the. Whereas I have done 832 races, I've gotten 10 fastest laps, 66 clean races, 220 top 5 finishes. I've actually gotten no gold on the challenges, one silver, one bronze. So, yeah. So wait, we're supposed to get the update today or tomorrow or Wednesday?
Um, I don't know. I can't remember.
But that is my GT40 that I've got more miles than any car. And I've actually got more miles on this car than some manufacturers combined. But when you sign with Ford, Ford by default at this point in time, and the reason why I say at this point in time is because I'm expecting it to change once Ford officially signs off on their Group 3 race car being the Mustang. They give you the 2018 Ford GT race car, which is or was their current default Group 3 FIA IMSA supercar race car that they would sign off on.
Well, here you go. Here's my standings. I have 9 clean races, 1 fastest lap, 1 pole position, 239 races, 1 victory, 32 top 5s, and 3 bronze. As a solid DS driver. I said I'll never get out of D, but I'll always be an S. I am the best D-rated driver out there. And I say that with a big shit-eating grin on my face. It's all good. The maintenance is February 21st, which is today. Like, no, almost today. And yeah, so update 1.29 goes live February 21st, which is in exactly 6 minutes. There was a server maintenance that was performed on the 20th at 2200 PST. Ow.
Alrighty.
That was rather loud.
Okay, so we got the car rebuilt, the engine rebuilt, new color scheme, new wheels, same tires.
You know what I really wish you could do?
What's that?
Keep the manufacturer's decals that they have on stuff
Mm-hmm.
and just change the base color of the car.
Yes. Oh my God, that would be so great because what car was it? The
Like they
BMW M6 Sprint model. I
right.
love the decal layout on that car. I hate the color.
Well, that's like the WRX Group 4. Prime example. I'm not a big fan of yellow unless it's on a Corvette.
Do we have anything?
And on that note, this is midnight and 6 o'clock comes along way too early.
Yes, it does.
All right, brother. Enjoy your day off. And I'll try not to fall off a roof.
Alrighty, you have fun with that. And
Yeah.
then, ooh, I wonder if I could get a GTI Golf fast enough to run Le Mans.
A Golf
Yeah, Volkswagen Golf,
and
the
a
'83
VW.
model. Yeah, the one in the used car lot. I
Uh,
know you're getting ready to go to bed, but I'm just like,
right. The last time you went, I supercharged a Simbus.
Yes, and I saw that. There's a Simbus. 61 too.
The 83. The 83 TTI.
But see, I'm also looking at the S800 next to it.
The S800, I don't think is ever going to make it. At least not without an engine swap. The Lancer Evolution GTR TM SCP-99, on the other hand,
I think so.
the Fair Lady Z 300 ZX TT two-seater, 89 would be okay.
Hey, see, and I figured you would have gone with the Silva K.
No, I don't like Silvas. The Fairlady Z twin turbo 2x2, the 89 through 95 is my favorite Nissan ever marketed.
Okay.
Now, I do have a modified S2000. The SLS AMG would do. Bastard sold out.
Well, you see, if you weren't playing Diablo all the damn time,
I would have been able to buy my '06 SRT coupe. I want a 95. Why am I busy? I'm not busy playing Diablo all the time. I was playing
How
Path
to
of
Train Your
Titans
Dragon, I
last
know.
week, and I was playing ESO yesterday with Bong, and yeah, so Dini.
Okay, so just so you know, for future reference, the Z8 on Sardinia, horrible idea. Horrible.
Okay, let me check my garage here. Change cars. I'm probably going to need a limiter for that. Yeah, okay. I have it down to 868 pp.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I started off with over 900.
And you see, I think that's part of the reason why. Okay, and I don't think you guys have actually ever caught this in a live stream, but I mean, there have been times when Cadal has told me that he's proud of me that when I do the money track at Sardinia, that I do use a Group 3 race car
Right?
because,
I don't.
no. Why don't you tell the general public what you use?
I use a go-kart.
On steroids?
Oh, but it's still a go-kart. It's the F1500 downgraded to what it needs to be.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, the F1500 is, let's go to Brand Central.
Go
That's in the
to
Asian market, right? Or is that Europe?
no, that's in the Gran Turismo.
Oh, okay.
It's where you buy your go-karts. Now, don't get me wrong. The last time I did that, I did it with the. Here you go. I did it with the Red Bull Mini. So,
All right. So this is what Cadal uses. Now, he also uses from time to time the
the F4.
the F4 that was notoriously driven by Fittipaldi? No.
No, Ayrton Senna.
American
The
Senate.
Brazilian Dream. The best race car, Formula One car driver ever in the history of Formula One car drivers.
Yeah. So Goodall spent 1 million credits to get this car and then detuned it to 800 pp so that he could run it.
800 right on the button.
Right on the button.
Actually, they may have changed it. Let me check.
Now, the one downside to it is the F1 the F car that I was going to use was this one, which is the
Right,
SF19 Super Formula Honda 2019.
right, but
Downside to it
it's
is
can't
it's
use it.
nitrous and you
Right.
can't take the nitrous off.
You can limit it to next to nothing.
But it still has nitrous.
Yeah.
And for Sardinia, it's disqualified.
I run the F 1500 TA, sitting at 490 horsepower, by far nowhere's in comparison to the cars that are on the track at 800 pp. The thing is, it's only 1,318 pounds. So yeah, it's a glorified go-kart. Now, I usually like to drive the MP44, the 1988 McLaren Honda powered Formula One car. It's sitting at 799.99 pp. It's a bit. It's 472 horsepower and it's 1,550 pounds. It's a little bit heavier and it's drives like a boat in comparison. It's a little slipperier, and some of the physics changes recently have not been very favorable for it. And right now, I am detuning a four-wheel drive, 1,138 horsepower, 3,000-pound Bugatti VGT. And yes, detuning is just as much art as it is tuning. All right, so my 1,100 horsepower car is
Sporting 800.
no 796,
Oh, shit. Okay.
and is 835 pp .36 with hard tires on. So let's go ahead and add some ballast.
And for those of you that don't know, yes, your tires do actually increase or decrease your performance level in the sim.
Oh, but yeah, quite drastically at that.
Yeah.
All right, let's put a neutral ballast, and then let's continue to add 818, 813. Let's see what happens. 200 pounds leaves me at 810, so chances are I'm not going to be able to get low enough.
Okay. So now with my new time in I'm only ranked at 11,834. Oh, Jesus. Still have not cracked the top 10,000 in the world. Okay. So just out of curiosity, who has
Okay, 795, so we can do this.
Can you?
802, yes, I can.
On hard
801
tires.
with hard tires.
With hard tires.
Okay, so if I go 792 and then start taking off a little bit of ballast.
Oh dear Lord, there's a damn Ferrari at 106. Got a couple of the 2018 Ford GTs in the top 250. Got a FT1 in the top 250.
That's an odd setting. I wonder how it's going to handle.
Wait a minute, where did you put it? Hang on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, when Kadal says it's an odd setting, something is seriously odd.
Yeah, so I'm sitting with ECU control set limited at 70%, which is as low as it can go.
Mm-hmm.
Power restrictor set at 70%. This is as low as it can go. Now you got to remember, this is a car that's a four-wheel drive,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a VGT, so yeah. Okay, so my ballast, I had to add 189 pounds, or 189 kilos of ballast. And it's sitting above the front tire, so the trunk is full of weights. So, let's see how this handles the first corner. I have a sneaky suspicion I'm going to put my foot in the brake, and that's going to be the end of that. I'm going to go around in circles. And I'm using a controller, not my racing sim.
Okay.
Just because I want to test it out. Go with what you know. So, in other words, I should be sitting in my chair. Okay, wait. Settings, assist. Let's put this on automatic. This car sounds awesome. Oh no. I can't tell. That is the sound of me dragging out my sim chair. It's your fault.
My fault? Wait, what?
I'm supposed to be sleeping. And you had to mention car tuning. It's all your fault. Because he knows, right? So your viewers know that he knows how to get my intrigue in this game. It's like, I'm going to try to do this with a car. And then I'm like, well, if you're going to do that, then I have to do this. So, here we are. There we go. Alright, let's... It's been a long time.
Gotta be honest, it is so weird to hear you on a controller.
I'm not in a controller anymore.
Oh, did you jump in your stone?
No, yes.
So,
That's
wait a
what
minute.
I was blaming you for.
No, it is so not my fault.
It is. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, you have to see this. Can't. Just cause you... No, I don't want to... I could do that, actually. Sure, let's include my audio. Okay, well, this is just a quick broadcast so that my buddy Mez, who put me up to this,
What? I did not?
can see what monster he's created. Now, this is
I
a very,
did not?
very, very, very sexy car. That would be a
Okay.
notification that I'm streaming.
Yes, and I'm on it.
Alright, so, yeah. This is detuned. I actually can't show you here, but I can here. Like, I miss the days when I could tweak all this and get more performance over the car. Yeah, so yeah, this is what I was talking about. Odd.
Yeah, he's just blowing past people.
No, I've got to drive right through them. Now, do we hate to see what this is going to be? Actually, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I'm absolutely impressed. Yeah, I'm a little bit of practice here. And I'm not used to driving such a heavy car.
Yeah, because how much does this thing weigh?
What is it, 3,000 pounds? Just about 2 ton.
Yeah, you are way faster in that car than I am in mine. By about 15 miles an hour.
Jerk my tires now. I keep forgetting it's a 4-wheel drive. There you are.
So what do you got, a 6-lap range on that?
Hmm?
On your fuel?
Yeah. 6.9. This is like better than my F1 car. Tires aren't going to make it.
Yeah, because unfortunately in my GT, I've got a Well, I'm on the same pit schedule as the Viper.
That makes sense. Bear in mind, this is the first time I've ever driven this car.
So, yeah. Again, anybody who finds this later really needs to go through and check out Cadal's channel. Because, I mean, he will give you ways of money grinding that are considerably easier than mine.
Well, I don't know. If you want to consider this, well, that's not what I classify as easy. One more lap left of my front tires, and then I'm pretty much shook.
Let's see here.
I like this car.
Yeah, I can understand why.
Well, I don't generally like the way the Bugattis handle.
Yeah, your tires are toast.
What? Tires.
Exactly.
For anybody wondering why I didn't downshift when I slid into the wall there, wasn't because I forgot. If I had a downshifted when I started the slide, I would have been back in arse over bandbox in the bushes somewhere else. No, we are definitely changing the tires.
Yes. And possibly a splash of gas.
A splash 6? Yeah, no, I need a full tank. These guys are probably like, yeah, I don't know why we're trying to save that. He pulled it on just the rims. Go. And no, I'm not as good a driver as Mev.
No, it's actually better. I just happen to do more sport races than he does. Law of averages caught up with me.
kind of haven't lapped anybody. Thing comes through,
Mm-hmm.
and I start the painstaking process of saving up for a new pit. And the direct drive setup. I'll need your new address.
Duggan. Fair enough.
Now, if I lean this out, I could probably finish this race. Of course, all that weight in the front is wreaking fucking havoc on my front tires.
Yes. Yeah, because I
But,
don't think you'd be able to make that entire race with just one tire change.
no, that's not happening. Well, I don't know. I got the brakes set up now so that it's drawing more on the back when I'm braking, so it's alleviated my tire wear quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so everybody on my stream, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream here. So thank you
I'm
very much for... Yeah. So I appreciate you guys hanging out for as long as you did if you made it this far. And I love you.